Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Roundtable Talk. Well, the topic of discussion today is R&B music. Is it slowly dying or is it changing for the worse? And I'm here with my co-host today over on Elegance and also my other co-host, Miss Kayla Clark. And we're discussing today about R&B music and is it dying or is it changing for the worse? And we was talking before we went on break about R&B music, about how it's not catering to the older generation, how now every song that comes out has to have an upbeat sound to it or has to have a hip hop artist, meaning rapper, to be on it for it to be out there. Now, I'm gonna say to you, Kayla, and I'm gonna say to you, Obi-Wan, yeah, I agree. It's all about sales, it's all about marketing, and it's all about, what I'm saying, targeting what's gonna sell. And yeah, the younger people now, they're targeting the younger people. But the older generation are being left out. And yeah, they need to change. They need to go up with the times. There are no songs out there for the older people that can vibe and get, the R. Kelly came out with Step in the Name of Love 5 years ago, and it was a nice song for anybody to groove to. But now there is not a such song where
Lies. J. Blige just came out with Just Fine, which is a song that I know that is a very overall song that everybody likes. Everybody be like, I'm just fine. Even old people like, yeah, honey, ooh.
well, not too many older people, like 60 or 70 years old, was get out there and dance to, man. There might be some out there, but you got to realize not everybody is, not everybody approves of that music. And I agree with you. Still, I know some people that have danced to, Mary J. Blige, love them some Fantasia and all that, But I've seen older people that say, hey, where's the Patti LaBelle? Where's the, Lou Rawls or the Luther Vandross? May he rest in peace, I mean, I know some younger people that like Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson was in the 70s and the 80s. And they're like people that grew up in the 90s, that was born in the 90s, that know Michael Jackson. That probably, and when he passed, they love his music. But it just all comes back to now. The population now is that they're targeting a younger crowd, which, you can't do nothing about it. It's what's in now is hip hop and R&B music that's catering to the younger people. But
Overall, then you want to say something, and then I'm going to put this to a close. When I say what I have to say, nobody else can make any kind of comments on what I'm going to say.
say what you have.
Man, nobody can make any comments.
You say what you have to say, Overall.
So man, I want to.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This.
Okay.
Nobody can make no
This is
comments.
what's going on with music nowadays. Let's F all the BS we've been talking about for the longest. This is what's the T.
Okay.
The T is that nowadays, call it what y'all call it. Let's call a spade. Let's call it ace to ace. Black people make music for the white people that buy their music. Black people don't make the music for the black people like they used to. Because before, black people used to buy black people artists. Now black people bootleg. And the white people purchase CDs. So now you got to make the music for the white people. Some white people just don't like certain people. Certain people just don't float their boat. And they just don't sell CDs. You can't rely on the black people to sell you CDs, so you got to cross over. If you're not an artist that's able to cross over nowadays, then you just have. It's not about being a rap artist or it's being able to cross over into the pop charts and into the white genre. If you can't do it, you can't sell CDs. There's a famous case with Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole is one of the most famous R&B artists out right now. Was not invited to the 2010 MTV Awards because MTV said you're not one of our artists because MTV don't feel like she's crossed over to like the pop stations and stuff like that. So right now she's successful, but because of that, I don't think Keisha Cole have a strong foot in the long haul. So she better do what she do before she become a has-been.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, you do have to. There are some artists that do make crossovers, but there are some artists that.
And the real successful black artists are artists that are able to cross over. It's the one that are the artists that can't.
The artists that are like Tevin Campbell. Most artists want to stay true to where they are from. You can't see Patti LaBelle going out there trying to sing just fine like Mary J. Blige. You can't see Tevin Campbell going out there talking about, what I'm saying, I bet you never know my name. Because they feel like that's not the type of.
That's not true. Patti LaBelle was the Lady Gaga of her day. Patti LaBelle was the lady of her day.
Yeah.
But she evolved, and now she's the legendary artist that she is.
Yeah, but a lot of these artists
when she first came out, they told her she was too ugly to be put on camera.
A lot of these artists.
So instead of using, you know what, Diana Ross and all them was doing, I'm so pretty. She was doing, well, I'm gonna be weird and have big hair, come on stage and
a lot of
space
these
shoes
artists
and bikinis and stuff. So
yeah,
same thing they told Lady Gaga. They told Lady Gaga she was too ugly. So then she started doing all this weird, crazy.
To wrap this discussion up, a lot of the artists today, a lot of the artists from back in the day feel they want to stay true to what they do, and that's catering to the music that they used to.
To make a very long story short, black people, if you want black music to go back to being at the state it was, you have to support artists. Going to the spot in Fort Lauderdale and buying 10 CDs for $20 is not supporting
Don't
artists.
put people out there on the spot.
All right, let's go to a brief.
Going to the flea market is not support. Buying bootleg CDs on the it's cheap, but 2 years from now, we don't hear about these people no more. You know why?
Let's go to a brief discussion on our next topic, which is also pertaining to that. Artists today competing for fame, or they are competing against each other? In my defense, yes, they are competing, because I'm going to put it to you like this. There are some artists today that feel their music is not selling as much, so what they have to do, generate themselves and compete and feel like, oh, I got to step on my game and be like this other artist just so I can get enough fame like them. Because a lot of these artists, some artists today, they don't do jumping in the club music that everybody wants. Because everybody nowadays want something they can go to the club and say, hey, that's my shit. A lot of artists don't do that. So they feel, hey, I need to make my money somewhere. So now I got to come out like her, you know what I'm saying, and make my music. But then you look at it as if that's not the type of person you are. That's not the type of music I would see you as.
They're trying to cross over into the white genre. Every black artist right now is trying to be
just
Beyonce.
Like
every last artist are trying to be Beyonce.
Just like Kelly Rowland. Beyonce is one of the most lovable out of all the Destiny's Child. She makes a lot of good music and everybody loves her. Kelly Rowland is not as Kelly Rowland music doesn't sell as much as Beyonce does. Why? Because Beyonce make music for everybody, and Beyonce, when her music come out, and she make all that type of. Kelly Rowland is not that. Now Kelly Rowland is trying to cross over and be like Beyonce, and I feel
nowadays in music you have to. If you can't cross over, you're not gonna make it.
You shouldn't have to be like somebody.
It's not necessarily being like somebody. That's just the formula that works. They're just trying to. They see a successful formula. They're just trying to follow in that footstep. I wouldn't say they're trying to compete with Beyonce. They're actually trying to copy Beyonce because they see that Beyonce has found a formula and they're trying to do what she did. But at the same time, you have to find that way to cross over into. You have to find a way for the white people to.
Yeah, I feel
in South Florida there are like 4 pop radios. There's Y100, there's Power 96, there's Hot 105, and there's 99 Jam. Mainly, 99 Hot 105 is like an oldie goldies, 90 whatever. 99 Jam plays hip hop and R&B. Hot 105, Power 96 play like hip hop and pop music, not so much R&B, but hip hop and pop music.
In Spanish.
And Spanish music. Y100 is straight up pop music. You have to be able to cross over to that Y100 audience. If you're a black artist, and cannot cross over, you're not gonna make it.
And I agree. You have to cross over, but I feel cross over in the way that you don't sell out. Because a lot of these artists nowadays are selling out just so they can make it in the world.
So they can sustain their career.
Yeah.
That's not selling out. That's
to me, in my opinion, that's selling out. Because that's selling out. Because if you sing like Patti LaBelle and you got that Patti LaBelle, type of mainstream, you know what I'm saying, you don't do that type of pop rock type stuff, you shouldn't sell yourself out just so you can draw your attention to a bigger crowd, because you're going to sell regardless.
That's crazy. And you can't say
there's a lot of people that feel like him. I'm just make this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go to the rap industry like this. KRS-One. Everybody says about him. He's a legend.
Yeah.
KRS-One has that same exact philosophy. And he basically says, I don't give a damn about the commercial side of it. I don't give a damn what the industry thinks. I don't give a damn what the music execs thinks. I'm in it for the game. I'm in it for the artistry. I'm in it for the and me doing that.
Hey,
I've got hold on. Let me complete my thought. Then
I'm
you can
sorry.
jump on it and say what you want to say. Um, and the thing is, among the other rap artists, I'm talking about among the people who sell, among the people who the multi-millionaires, among the people who got gold and platinum, they consider him a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Even the people who hate him, and most of the people who hate him because he is considered a legend, but they can't do nothing about it. And they all fuck need this, all fuck need that, what. But then they'll still say they'll acknowledge his status.
Mhm.
Now here's the thing. Is that put more money in his pocket? No.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Nope.
But at the same time, you know what's gonna happen with KRS One. And y'all, you very young people who are gonna be old enough to see this, if y'all teens now, whether y'all getting y'all 40s. When the man dies, it's sad to say, when the man dies, all of his shit gonna become legendary and it's gonna go up and he gonna and I say that because of historical reoccurrences. Yeah, if you look at the past, everything old is new again, the history repeats itself. The man, he's a living legend now. So then when he goes, people are no longer gonna have a dog in the fight. In other words, they're not gonna be competing with the living man no more, and they're just gonna be looking at the pure artistry, and they're gonna say, "Look at all of this man's body of work." You see what I'm saying? And then he gonna get his proper, acknowledgments. I'm talking about even financially, even though it's gonna go to his estate, not to him. Meaning, the people who are alive that he left while he did it all. But the point is this. So I just wanted to make this point. There are a lot of people who have that viewpoint of you should stay in it for the artistry and of it and everything. But it does not make the money. But the point is, because it's all depends on what your values are. If you are in it for the artistry, that doesn't make you wrong or crazy or stupid. That just means you have a different set of values and goals.
Do you have to say anything? This is the final comment.
Lady Gaga, a very popular white artist right now, clearly says she made music for the gays. She loves her gay fans. Those are the people she made music for. She doesn't sell out. She doesn't do different. But she's able to do it in a way that, yes, the gay people like her, but everybody likes Lady. Even black people like Lady Gaga.
A few of them,
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Certain songs. That doesn't make you a sellout because you're able to diversify yourself, to do different things. When you're a one-trick pony, that's all you will ever be. And as far as all this BS about, give me my flowers while I'm alive. What I'm going to do with it when I'm dead? I'm dead. That don't mean nothing to me then.
I hear you.
All right.
There are plenty of different ways. Like I said, Mariah Carey. If you buy Mariah Carey, first CD you buy Mariah last week. The beats might be different, but she's doing the exact same thing she's always did. She's able to keep crossing over, doing things that's popular, but doing it with a modern twang. If you can't use that modern twang, this is 2010. Is 5 years from now. Fantasia, I'm sorry, boo. I love you. You're not gonna be around. Keisha Cole's you're not gonna be around unless there's a dramatic change, which there could definitely be. Or unless they do the Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Hudson thing. We primarily movie stars that happen to do music, which that seems to be very popular with the black people nowadays.
Well, thank you very much, Caleb. This is gonna wrap it up. We are out of time. Thank you, Caleb, for being the co-host. Thank you, over on Elegant. If y'all have a comment, you can also email us roundtable00@yahoo.com, and also you can comment on this show. We thank y'all for viewing and listening to us. This is the Round Table, and this is our topic of the day: music.
I want to hear some Luther, honey.
Yeah.
Go ahead on.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate y'all watching us.
There was another Luther. His name was Ruben Stutter. You see what happened to him now? He don't even have a record, baby.
And we'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care of yourself.
Honey. What I want to hear.
And have a nice day.
Enjoy y'all.
We'll see y'all later. Good night. Have a good one.
Bottoms up.